This is a story called A Seaku Story, told by Charley. And it's retold by Rebecca Cohen. I received this story in print in the late 1990s. And it's a story from our Siletz people. So Seaku was swimming close to the shore, eating salmon. He saw that there were many salmon swimming up the river, the Yahats River. Seaku changed himself into a bear so that he could follow the salmon up the Yahats River. Seaku walked up the river all the way to the place where the river spilled out over a huge rock cliff into a pool below. Seaku felled a tree across the bottom of the pool to make a weir that could hold salmon. Many salmon swam into the weir, and Seaku could just take the salmon out of that place and eat them. There were so many salmon that Seaku always had enough salmon to eat. Then a time came when there were not so many salmon. Then a time came when there were hardly any salmon. Seaku became concerned. Why were the salmon not swimming into his weir? Seaku left that place to find out where the salmon were. Seaku traveled down the river to the Yahats River, to the place where it empties into the ocean. He found no salmon. Seaku turned north and followed the shore. He saw no salmon. Seaku came to the river, the Seal River. There were no salmon swimming up the Seal River as there should have been. Seaku became very angry. He kept walking north along the shore. Seaku came to a place of many rocks. There were many seal people. They were all eating salmon. All their salmon they're eating. Seaku saw the seal people eating all the salmon, and he was very angry. He roared, stomped his great feet on the rocks so hard that he left prints of his feet in the rocks. The seal people were frightened, and they swam north. If you go to that place today, the place called Seal Rocks, you can see the prints of Seaku's feet there. When Seaku looked in the ocean, he did not see any salmon. He again followed the shore north. Seaku came to that river, the Yaquina River. There were no salmon swimming up that Yaquina River, as there should have been. Seaku was very angry. He kept walking north along the shore. Seaku came to the place where a mountain pushed into the ocean, and there were many rocks in the ocean at the foot of the mountain. On the rocks were the seal people. Seaku climbed to the top of the mountains and dug his paws into the ground. And he dug and dug. And he formed these balls. Seaku threw the rock balls hard as fast into the ocean, causing it to boil as if it were on fire. The seal people fled those rocks. Seaku came back down from the mountains and saw that the beach was covered with the round black rocks, just as it is today in that place at Yaquina Head. Seaku saw that the salmon were again swimming in the ocean. And the salmon, Seaku followed the shore south and came to the river, the Yaquina River. There were salmon swimming in that river. Seaku followed the shore south and came to the river, the Seal River. There were salmon swimming in that river. Seaku followed the shore south and came to that river, the Yahats River. Seaku followed the river, the Yahats River, to the place where the salmon weir was. There were salmon in the weir. Seaku again had enough salmon to eat all he wanted, and thus it was so.